Alright, so I thought I'd do a little Marineland 300-gallon update here. Several months back I went to a GSAS auction, picked up a 40-gallon breeder tank for, I don't know what it was, $10, $15 probably. Decided I'd try my hand at making a sump. So it's definitely not pretty, but I think it'll be functional. I did a little bit of research online and just kind of slapped together what I thought the ideal sump was. So I already have an FX6 on here. As you can see down here, it's a little messy, need to tidy it up still, but I got the FX6 and I just run that how they tell you to on the box. Basically just run it over the edge of the tank, and I got the sponge inside and then the return and everything. So basically for the sump, instead of running them both on the same side, I left one capped, and I have the outlet from the sump going back into the tank on here. Got a little ball valve so I can disconnect it for maintenance. Decided to leave a little extra hose on there for the time being till I make sure everything works nicely. And as you can see over here, I got the sump. I got the pond pump down here, one 300-watt heater. Got a little break there in the middle to help filter out some of the bubbles and everything so the pump doesn't cavitate. Wasn't sure if that was going to be a problem or not. Doesn't look like it's too big of a deal here. Had a bunch of coral down at the bottom. As you can see, I got another 300-watt heater in there. And I got a little shelf here, a little drip tray, some bio balls inside, some pretty standard filter floss. And I got the dump from the tank right here, already catching plenty of crap. I was in there stirring stuff up in the tank today, so I might have to change this first one a little sooner. But as you can see, I got the suction from the FX6 right there, and then at the top, that's where it dumps it back into the sump. This side here, basically just ran the tubing that it came with and the outlet from the sump. So far looks like it's working pretty well. Still a little cloudy. I was in there quite a while stirring stuff up, pulled some plants out. Unfortunately there are no more plants in there. They were pretty hard on them, and they ended up being floating plants and it looked like crap, so I finally just pulled them out. So once I figure out a little sturdier of a plant, something that might stay in the substrate and put up with some abuse from these guys here, then I'll probably try it again.